Hey, Anthropomorphic Nerd here, just setting up my camera, and like I said in the last episode, this is my right into the next episode, and this is What the Fuck 101, episode 10, Crime and Punishment, which actually makes sense, because the last episode, Miss Professor Foxtrot's probably gonna get punished for whatever crime she did. Maybe being a mad scientist is a crime if she doesn't follow certain rules. So yeah. That honestly makes a lot of sense. So, I don't have anything else to say because I've just come from the last episode. So I'm just going to hop right into this episode. We're just going to start it off. And I believe this is the last episode of the season. Season, yes. Not series, it's season. Season 1. Might see more of Professor Gamma. And, but now we're all in the Dimension Q and we don't know what's going to happen. So, with that being said, let's start this video off in 3, 2, 1, play.
Hey kids, remember, everything you're about to learn
is real. Of all the wonders and secret class can find. Deep inside they'll shut their mouths and open up their minds. Sex and shit and crime and pain, all that crap will be explained. And while you're at it, let's try to have some fun. We're talking about What the Fuck 101. Come and see the worst of history. Come and see their lives in misery. Learning sucks, so let me show you. It's in my line.
It's What the Fuck 101 with me, Professor Foxtrot.
Yep. And here we are.
Professor Whitney Foxtrot. Finally, you can answer for your crimes. What did you do? Teach. When you joined the Chaos
Teach?
Coalition, you swore to use your technology to strengthen our grip on the world. We need a dumb, compliant populace. Yet we find you using your powers to educate kids. Dumb ones, too.
You're talking about Mindy.
We should be teaching. I want kids to see what I've seen.
That's not really that bad of a crime.
Insane, surprising, horrifying, interesting world we live in. Also, I think it'll boost interest in the mad STEM fields.
Enough of this. By order of the Chaos Coalition, you are exiled to the Q Dimension forever.
He broke it! He broke the pointer.
We're trapped here.
What about the kids?
In a place where nothing
You can't
happens
blame
and
them.
Time doesn't exist.
Wait a minute, that sounds like detention.
Wait, are we in detention forever? Forever?
Detention.
Forever?
Time doesn't exist.
Bummer. What is the Chaos Coalition?
A secret organization of mad scientists that runs the world.
You gave up total
It's the
world
Council of
domination
Ricks.
just to teach us?
Maybe you're not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, well, I still got us all trapped here. Without my pointer, we can't leave.
Can't you at least try?
That would be dangerous, stupid, and probably pointless. Which is my favorite combination.
Fuck yeah. Just gonna get some duct tape.
That looks like shit.
I know.
That looks like
It
shit.
probably won't even work. History is full of people who were tried unfairly and punished harshly. Why should I be any different?
Of course. Here we go. Ooh. That looked painful.
Hey, we did it.
Sort of.
Shit, this is bad. We're scrambling the
Sort of.
Q dimension in our timeline. Ooh, this isn't stable.
But we're halfway back.
Yes.
This is what
we're
I said
in
about
Rome
breaking
in
the
the year
space-time continuum.
897, the perfect place to show you how unjust justice can be.
Everything during that
That man
timeline
is
was
the
unjust.
Organizer, prosecutor, and judge of a charade of a trial.
The entire
Pope
Catholic
Stephen
Church was
the
actually
Sixth.
pretty
Pope
corrupt.
Steve.
The defendant
back
was
then.
a previous pope, Pope Formosus.
I thought new popes were only announced when the old one died.
That's
Pope
right.
Formosus.
Pope Formosus had been dead for 7
Does he
months.
come from Formosa? Does he come from? I bet he came from Formosa. So they're charging a dead guy.
Oh, cool. It's my nightmare.
This trial, the Cadaver Synod, marked the beginning of one of the most corrupt eras in the history of the papacy, known as, no joke, the pornocracy.
I may just be a
porno.
simple country pope, but where I come from, people clean up before coming to court.
Formosus's corpse
Wow.
was accused of perjury, holding 2 bishoprics against canon law, and rising to the papacy illegally.
Well, answer me this. For
How?
If that is your real name,
He's dead.
how is it that you became pope? If Pope John VIII excommunicated you in 878, huh?
You really expect him to answer you. Or maybe that's the point. Okay.
He's gonna answer.
No,
That's pretty
that's
good.
why Pope Stephen had a young deacon crouch behind the corpse and answer for it.
Pardon the flies. I don't know.
Oh, how convenient.
The clergy watched
So weird.
as Pope Stephen insulted and screamed at the corpse, only occasionally letting the intimidated deacon speak. Unsurprisingly, Formosus was found guilty. He was stripped of
Why
his
not?
essence, had 3 fingers of his right hand cut off,
You won't be blessing anything anymore.
and
my
was
favorite
buried
fingers.
in the graveyard for outsiders and foreigners.
And all your actions as pope shall be declared null and void.
Wasn't one of those actions making you a bishop?
Okay. That party's still valid.
Oh, hold
All
on.
other parts
Hold on a
are
second.
just- Everyone shut up, okay? So says the pope.
Hold on a second. Throw him back in the
Why even
caves.
bother? The dude was dead.
Most people think it was political theater. Pope Stephen and Pope Formosus were in different political factions. This could have been a way for Stephen to delight his allies and terrify his enemies.
Ew.
On second thought, throw him in the Tiber River instead.
Oh, come on. I just reburied him.
God, these fucking poses. Just
But he could have just been insane.
Either way, people don't fuck with that brand of crazy.
Actually, people loved Formosus and thought this was all weird as shit. It wasn't long before a mob dragged Pope Stephen into prison.
What? What is this?
Yeah, he's fucking crazy. Get him a room in the padded
No,
cell.
no. Oh, someone do something.
Months later, he
Oh,
was
no.
strangled to death in his
Pope.
cell. Subsequent popes annulled the trial, had Formosus's body pulled from the river and restored to St. Peter's Cathedral.
Pull him back up.
So, everything worked out?
Sure, until the early 900s,
Oh,
when Pope
God.
Sergius had Pope
This is-
Formosus posthumously excommunicated.
Move the Pope here. Move the Pope there.
Then it was a sham of a trial whose outcome depended entirely on who was in charge at the time.
That's right.
That's right.
Shit! It was too unstable. Let me try something else. Come on. Yeah.
We have to get out of here. This is cruel and unusual.
There have been much worse
That's
forms
the whole
of
point.
punishment than imprisonment in a void.
Throw an unusual punishment.
did that do it?
Oh, I don't think so.
Bummer.
But we might have time to learn about one of the most horrific punishments ever devised. The ancient Persians would sometimes kill people using these.
A vase, an
Oh,
urn.
cute.
Would you still think so if I told you this type of execution was called the boats?
The
yeah,
boats.
I like boats.
Well, it's
It's not that. Doesn't sound that bad.
The victim was placed in a boat and then fed milk and honey.
Yum.
This sounds great.
Then their body is smeared with more milk and honey.
Got a lot of tension up here.
And then they were eaten by fish or something.
Miss Foxtrot, are you okay? This feels very unlike you.
And then a second boat is nailed on top of the first.
There it is.
Okay.
There it
this
is.
a little,
Then the victim is force-fed more milk and honey.
Too much milk.
which
Then
attracts
push.
insects, flies, wasps, and bees.
Okay, no, I'm not liking this.
So many that the swarm would completely cover the victim's face.
Ouch. That sucked.
Oh my god.
It's not over yet. All that milk would give the victim diarrhea.
Okay.
He would be left on the lake covered in bugs, stewing in his own feces until the next day.
Jesus.
When they would feed him again.
No, thank you. I couldn't possibly. I had a big lunch.
Is this the death punishment?
Filled with his own shit.
Oh.
Where worms and
Ugh.
burrowing insects breed.
Ugh.
After several days, the victim usually died of septic shock,
Ugh.
rotting in his own shit and being devoured by insects.
That is the most horrific thing I've ever heard.
It's alright.
But still, all the milk and honey you could eat.
That's not the point though.
Oh, come on!
Needs new AA batteries.
That's a statue the ancient Greeks tried for murder when it fell and crushed a man.
What the fuck?
A statue?
That's a donkey placed on trial in 18th century England for being the victim of bestiality.
What the fuck?
That's a chicken called as a witness in a chicken theft trial.
What?
In Virginia.
Ew.
In 1876.
Fuck.
Whose testimony led to a guilty verdict.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, it's no use. My pointer is as screwed up as humanity's sense of justice.
So that's it.
Yeah.
We're just stuck here.
No, I'm not going to accept
We're
that.
stuck here until
We've
next
got
season.
The greatest mind in the universe. Someone who will do anything because she doesn't care.
Yes.
Someone who will do anything to spite authority.
We have the A team.
Brad,
Hello.
I'm
Just
sure between
finger up his
all of
nose.
us, in your
Course.
poorly functional pointer, we
Is-
can find a way out of here.
You're right. We can still poke our heads into every little corner of history. We'll take what we need for the greatest prison break ever.
Yeah!
It's gonna take a long, long time.
Yeah, how
And we'll
long?
probably see more fucked up stuff along the way.
About a year and a half.
I can keep teaching, and you can keep learning.
I love this.
All the fucked up shit this shitty fucking universe has to offer.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was a great finale. So I guess they're just stuck there for a while. But that, I'm not saying they got anything from Rick and Morty, the pilot series, but this reminds me. This is why I like this so much. It's because it's like it reminds me of my favorite show, which obviously is Rick and Morty. It's my favorite show out there. It's seemed to be one of my top number ones. 4 seasons already come out, so you know, it's all good. So yeah, I do not have any idea where they could possibly go from this. Either say they make another season. They're eventually gonna make another season. College Chamber makes another season of this. I wonder how, if they're going to get out at the end of season 2 or the first episode of season 2, and like they go places, or what if each episode of season 2 they do their lessons and they go to a specific place where they pick up like a certain material that they can use to rebuild the pointer. You know what? That sounds more like a video game task than an actual show. So you don't really have any idea what might happen. There's so many ways they could go with this. This Pope Formosa and these people. The boat thing, no, that was pretty fucked up. That was even worse than the extremely long lesson about the Pope and how terrible they truly were back then. But I think that was a really good way to end the season. I love that. I love this. So I guess that's the end of the second series I do on YouTube. It's like because I already blind reacted to all the episodes of One Punch Man Season 1. Now I blind reacted to all the episodes of this. What's next? I think I'm gonna go to Miss Kobayashi and Beastars are gonna be my other two that I'm gonna go full season on. I might watch some YouTube videos, YouTube made videos here and there, just to keep things more lively. And if you have any YouTube animations or anything that you think, anything like this that you might want to see me blind react to, you can put that down in the comments and I'll make sure to get around to it eventually. I say that a lot of things, but yeah, I'll get around to it eventually. I'm not bullshitting on that. I trust me. So I guess with that being said, as always, I'm Anthropomorphic Nerd. If you like this series or even this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff, and I guess I'll see you next time, probably in season 2 of this, but it'll have to come out sooner or later. So, you know. So maybe next year. It might take a year and a half. That's usually how long you have to wait for a season to come out, usually animated. So I'll see you in a year and a half. So so bye.